Hi, I'm Diane Davidson with the Fine Homes Group at Keller Williams. This is our podcast, Good Deeds Real Estate with a Mission. And one of our good deeds is that we love to support local youth, furthering their education with our FHG Gives Back Scholarship Fund. And I'm here with Darianna Moschetto, who is a recipient of last year's scholarships. And she is, I'm gonna let her tell you where she spent her freshman year. Go ahead.
I went to Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences
In Boston. How'd you like living in Boston?
Honestly, it was pretty fun. I liked it a lot. I'm very much a city person.
Are you? Did you move from a city before you came to New Hampshire?
No.
You just found out last year that you're
I've always enjoyed Boston whenever I went, and I knew that's why I wanted to go to school, specifically there. So.
That's great, because so many people I know. So we moved from Boston to come up here, and I have lots of friends who are so intimidated. If we go down there, I drive. Even if they want to, I drive. So what part of Boston did you live in?
I lived in Longwood.
So right near the medical center, which is what you. So will you do? I assume you're going back next year to the same school.
I am, yes.
Okay, and will you start doing clinical work next year or not yet?
No. So for pre-med, we actually don't do clinical work or anything.
Okay.
So I'll just be volunteering and just doing my labs at school and stuff.
Is it inspirational to be in that whole area and kind of see all the hospitals and all the sort of care that goes on?
It really is, because that's been always my goal, to be one of them. So I like seeing them in their life, people walking by in their scrubs and going to the hospital and buying lunch and stuff. It's all really interesting.
Picture yourself. Fast forward.
Yeah, I can.
And so what is your intention to? What do you want to be?
I want to be a neurosurgeon, hopefully.
Wow, that's a lot of schooling, right?
It's very much so.
So one down. How many more to go?
About 11.
Wow, that's dedication.
Yeah.
So where did you come by that? What made you?
Well, when I was 6, I was diagnosed with epilepsy, so I've always been intrigued by the brain. And at first, I wanted to be a neurologist because of that. But then in high school, I did a lot of anatomy work and dissections, and I really found it fascinating, the surgical work. So I figured, why not surgical work and parts of the brain to become a neurosurgeon.
That's interesting. So is a neurologist less school than a neurosurgeon?
Only by, I think, about 4 years, because I won't have to do residency or anything, so not that much of a difference. But
4 years, that's a long time.
Yeah.
It goes fast, I'll just tell you.
It does.
And do you think Boston will be your home?
I think so, yes.
Lots of places to choose from to
For sure.
work, right? So what were some of your, if you had to pick top 3, whether it's academic or personal, top 3 experience, or I don't know, things that you're grateful for in your first year?
I'm grateful for definitely meeting new people. I'm pretty shy, but I made a lot of friends that I'll definitely keep. I joined dance again there. I thought I would be done dance after I graduated, but I did recreational dance, and now I'm on the dance team for College of the Defenders.
Wow.
And the third one,
Those are 2
I
good
don't
ones.
know. In my first year, I don't know, I'm pretty proud of myself for getting good grades still. And in my first year, I actually got a poem published in an anthology, so I'm pretty proud of that one.
Like a Renaissance person. So the dance team, is there a particular style of dance that you love?
I particularly love ballet and contemporary. Those are my favorite.
Did you compete in both of those?
Yes.
And what is that like? What kind of time commitment is that? Pre-med and that? And
It's very time consuming. For the recreational one, it's just performance based, so it's a few classes a week, and then we have a performance at the end of the semester. But for the actual dance team, we have a few practices during the week, and then we have games and performances during the week.
So hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, plus hours and hours of studying and stuff.
So no time to play.
No.
But you've made some friends.
Yes.
And what's your living? Are you in a dorm down there, or how does?
Yeah, I was in a dorm. It was 3 other girls, so we lived in a tiny apartment, I guess they called it. I liked that one. It was a good setup, small kitchen, living room, and then we each had our rooms.
And same roommates next year, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So you must have gotten along if you're living together.
Yes.
And when do you start school?
I start September 6th, I believe, this year.
It's nice and late.
Yeah,
Good. Hope it's air conditioned.
me too.
So, what are you hoping to achieve next year? Is there anything that you think of as a challenge, or something
Something that's definitely challenging is I'll be doing organic chemistry. It's really hard. It's one of the most rigorous courses there ever. Like, a lot of students have said it's insanely hard and you have to put like 10 hours in each day for it.
Oh my God.
So I'm scared for that one the most, just because organic chemistry is basically a make or break for medical students. It's like, if you can do it, great. If you can't, well, try again next year. But I don't want to try again.
You'll nail it, I'm sure.
I hope so.
They have good tutoring there, like peer tutoring? Or?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you won't wait too long. You'll just dive into that if you need to. Okay. And during the summer, what are you doing?
During the summer, well, right now I'm working at Michael Kors, and then I just got another job with Vector Marketing. So I'll be working those 2 jobs, and I'll also be practicing like organic chemistry. I'm trying to get a head start on that.
Good for you.
All set for next year.
Is that just one semester or the whole year?
So organic chemistry 1 is the first semester, so the fall next year, and then organic chemistry 2 is in the spring.
Can't get away from it.
No, not at all.
So, if you had any advice to give to an ingoing freshman, to, I don't know, a school in a city who's never lived in a city before, any tips?
I would say, well, like, yes, have school be a priority, like, also have fun. There's definitely a lot of places to go and like visit and eat, and you can make friends pretty much anywhere. So my advice would just be, enjoy your time there. Don't over stress about school. You can have a good balance of both.
You take a holistic approach,
Yes.
right? Take the fun, don't make it all work.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here,
Thank
and
you.
thank you for achieving what you achieved to get here,
Thank you.
and for the success you've had so far, and I know you'll continue to have that, and you only have another 11 years to go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nothing. Almost 10% of the way there, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Good for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in to the podcast, and please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on your favorite podcast platform.